I can feel the blood inside your veins. Run for your life, hope to survive. Stay away, I'm coming for
you. Welcome everyone to Friday Night Smackdown. As you see, we upgraded a little bit with a brand new HD set. We are live in the beautiful city of Long Beach, California. And today's episode of Smackdown on the road to SummerSlam is about to be very, very interesting because in our main event, the end of their trilogy, the Smackdown Women's Champion Asuka will be taking on the Queen, Charlotte Flair. These two had a rivalry in Brawl and looks to finish it right here on SmackDown. And also tonight, you will find the final component of the Universal Championship match at SummerSlam, as Walter, Drew McIntyre, Roode, and Big E all square off in a Fatal 4-Way match. Winner faces Jinder Mahal for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam. I cannot wait for that, but we're kicking things off with women's action. The best women's division is right here on SmackDown, at least in the eyes of the SmackDown General Manager, Adam Pearce. As here comes Alexa Bliss, and I'll get to in a second why I'm confused.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Alright, so let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Alexa Bliss is currently carrying a doll. Last week, she fought Charlotte Flair and Asuka in a triple threat match to determine the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Also, Pearce who faced Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. Asuka was able to get her title back. She'll be Asuka and Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. However, it seems like that loss really got into Alexa. We had a SmackDown video earlier today before we went on air. Alexa Bliss says she has a brand new friend who understands her, and her name is Lily, the doll. And the woman that she is facing tonight was just as confused as we are, and hopefully looks to end this nonsense with Alexa Bliss. Here comes someone that she's very familiar with, Bayley.
And from San Jose, California, Bayley.
It seems like a lot has changed in a week. First, we have a brand new set. I guess kudos to the success of the season premiere of SmackDown. I am hearing that Adam Pearce has some announcements later on in the show, but that's later on. Right now, Bayley seems like she decided to dye her hair again. When she first came back from the season premiere on SmackDown last week, she teamed up with Natalya to take on the brand new team of the main roster called Bayley and Indy Hartwell, which Bayley and Natalya won. But after the match, that's the real story. Bayley told her it's all about her now. She's not with tag team. Her old friend is now gone from WWE. It's all about her and making a statement. And it seems like she's going to make a statement on Alexa Bliss, which, hey, these two had a rivalry in the past. It's always seemed like Alexa Bliss has always won up Bayley. But this is a different side of Bayley that we have really yet to fully see. But now that she's back on the SmackDown roster, we can finally see what she's really capable of. So here we go. A old rivalry renewed, Alexa Bliss and Bayley to kick things off here on this historic edition of SmackDown. I must point out, again, we really upgraded here. I'm pretty sure Raw will follow suit this Monday with these HD boards and these HD barricades. Right now, Alexa Bliss. Okay, now this is different. And we know Alexa Bliss is not a person who really fights fair, but now you're really using Bayley's shorter hair, red mind you, to her advantage is very questionable. An elbow drop by Alexa, already going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Bayley. Again, arguably the best women's division is right here on SmackDown, represented by the SmackDown Women's Champion. Asuka was able to get her title back. After a long hiatus, the Blue Brand is back, and she won her title last week. But now, oh my God, Bayley with a basement drop kick. Again, I don't know what to make of this new Alexa Bliss. She's telling us again earlier in the earlier video with Kayla Braxton. Again, this is her new friend Lily. She understands her more than anyone else on the roster. Bayley was just as confused as we were about it. Oh man, what a forearm by Alexa. 1, 2, and a kick out. A win here tonight could put you in contention for the SmackDown Women's Championship. We all know that the SummerSlam match has Asuka and Ronda Rousey. But it can always have a new challenger afterwards. Assuming Asuka retains the title, of course. Yeah, Alexa, these are different moves. She's more graceful in her moves, but these are a little bit more fiercer than ever by the goddess. Damn elbow. She is not laying up on Bayley here. Again, I am being told that Adam Pearce's announcements are to be very historic. So I want you to keep an eye out here later tonight. If you still get on the way in this opening contest between Bayley and Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss now taking Bayley to the outside. Maybe Bayley's just distracted by the doll that Alexa is now talking to. Again, a lot can happen in a week, I must say. Yeah, Bayley trying to fight back. Referee is now at the count of 3. And hopefully these women get back in here. 4. Count of 4. Alexa's already back up as Bayley makes her way back into the ring. Both men looked like he was going for a forearm. Like they dodged each other intentionally, but there we go. That back elbow by Bayley going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Bliss. Again, for Bayley, again, this just started something new for her. She wants to, again, leave her own mark here on the Smackdown brand, not being overshadowed by anyone else ever again. This is her new beginning on SmackDown. Nice elbow by Bayley, but Alexa Bliss smart rolling out. Now by holding the ropes, again, Bayley might be caused disqualification if she's not being careful there. Now taking Alexa Bliss to the outside. Bayley going up top. What does she have in store for the goddess? There we go. Oh! Gulak going for a double axe handle. Alexa's able to counter it, then with a beautiful basement drop kick. Throwing Bayley back in now. This match still continues underway. Okay, I can't believe again all this started because Alexa Bliss is now talking to a doll. I mean, I'm not saying someone's crazy, but someone might be crazy and her name is Alexa Bliss. I mean, I didn't think that loss would get to her that much. Alexa. Oh, Russian leg sweep right outside to one of the hardest part of this whole arena. Outside on the mat right here. Bliss is not. Oh, there we go. Sunset powerbomb by Bliss. I mean, this new Alexa Bliss is very deadly now. As this match is currently underway between these two. It's a sold out crowd right here in Long Beach, California. Witnessing an historic SmackDown tonight. Brand new set and everything. Count of 6. If I was Alexa, I'll try to get back in. Count of 7 by the ref. If Bayley doesn't get back in here, that's going to be a problem. Alexa, again, she was laughing at Bayley, but I don't think she realized Bayley got in until right now. Back and forth between these two. They're not letting up here. Bayley down. There we go. She got the upper hand, and now she's fighting back. Oh, try to go for a spear in the corner. But Alexa Bliss was able to dodge it. But right now, she is trying to recover as Bayley is laying helplessly right now in the corner. Oh, trying to go for a drop kick. But Bayley was able to counter that. Once again, Bayley using the ropes for extra speed on that elbow drop. Smart Alexa rolling out to the outside there. Bayley can go for an elbow. My God. What a knee straight to Bayley's. I think that was almost her neck. I have not seen a deadly move like that in a while. Now Bayley seems like she's trying to come back here. Oh, right. Face first in that LED pose. Now Bayley. Turnabout's fair play, mocking Alexa to the outside. I think that really hurt Alexa right there. Hitting that podium. Count of 6. Again, Bayley, I think she might know she has in the bag, but no. Now Alexa try gets back in. Bayley now wailing on Alexa. Bayley fighting back. Working on the arms once again, slamming it. Calling up Alexa for a rose plant. Covered by Bayley. 1, 2, 3. Bayley is victorious. What a way to kick off SmackDown. As you saw right there with the rose plant. Cover by Bayley, and that was, it only took 1 rose plant to seal the deal. Okay, ring announcer, I know you're new here, but try not to interrupt me. But what a victory by Bayley. Again, this is something new, I feel like, for Bayley here on SmackDown. And Alexa Bliss, oh wait, what the heck is she doing? She's slapping the turnbuckle? I mean, a loss is a loss, Alexa, but I guess 2 losses 2 weeks in a row is actually getting to her. I don't know what to say. Alexa is just there's a switch that has been flipped with Alexa between last week and this week, and I just don't know what it is. Probably has something to do with her talking to a doll. But I don't think the dolls is called. I think just something just switched in Alexa. She's just walking out back, but I don't know what her problem is. Well, it seems like Imperium has some new names as Drew Gulak is getting ready for his match tonight. And is that Finn Balor? Why is Finn Balor attacking Drew Gulak? What the hell is going on? I thought Drew Gulak was scheduled for a match right now. As Finn Balor with the 1916. Drew Gulak, my God. I think Drew Gulak could be seriously injured after that 1916 by Finn Balor. Straight on the concrete. What the hell's gone into Finn Balor? What is happening here on SmackDown? First Alexa Bliss lost and now Finn. Oh, that's what the reason for it? Is because he lost last week in that Fatal 4-Way match to determine who was going to go on for Universal Championship at SummerSlam. Instead, it's going to be Jinder Mahal, the guy who's originally supposed to face SummerSlam a couple years ago for the WWE title. Alright, hopefully we've gotten some type of control back here on SmackDown as we open with another match to resume our regularly scheduled program. Tag team action with the Smackdown Tag Team Champions.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 466 pounds. The Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, RK Bro!
Now, ever since the Smackdown brand came back last week, Adam Pearce slowly putting the titles back on the blue brand. However, for RKO, they won the Smackdown Tag Team titles at the Great American Bash, where they beat Imperium, who has new names now. We'll get to that in a second. at the Great American Bash for the Raw Tag Team titles. Because that they were rewarded the SmackDown Tag titles for their part of the SmackDown roster. And it seems like this team has a problem with that. The Alpha Academy.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 532 pounds, Otis and Chad Gable, the Alpha Academy.
The reason why I say that because last week here on SmackDown we had Randy Orton taking on Jimmy Uso. It was a very good back and forth match. And as we saw, Randy Orton was able to get the victory, a singles victory for the team of RK Bro. And then as soon as the match was over, Alpha Academy made their presence felt in the SmackDown Tag Team division by attacking both Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, clearly signaling that they want a shot at the SmackDown Tag Team title. It makes it more interesting for Chad Gable that he originally had a scheduled match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles with a mystery partner, which he's revealed was going to be Otis back then against the Usos. But as you can see, the situations are kind of messy. The Usos are no longer the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. It's actually the team right there, RK Bro, as we get started with this first time ever tag team match between Randy Orton and Otis, representing their respective teams are RK Bro and Alpha Academy. What I meant to say was clearly RK Bro taking on the Alpha Academy for the first time ever. I do apologize, guys. I'm a little off a little because of what just happened. First, Alexa Bliss clearly having a little tangent as Matt Riddle going for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Otis. Looks like it's about to be over as you see Matt Riddle now trying to go after Gable. We've noticed him get in the ring. What a springboard kick. Disaster kick, I might add. We can say that now because Cody Rhodes is back. Oh! Basement drop kick by Randy Orton to Otis to the back. Again, Alexa Bliss having a tensor transfer in the ring. Finn Balor attacking Drew Gulak. There's been chaos all around SmackDown. Imperium has new names. Walter is no longer Walter. He is now Gunther. Fabian Eichner is now Giovanni Vinci. The cover. 1. Damn. And Marcel Bartel is now Ludwig Kaiser. And they said beware. And we might have to because remember, later on tonight, the Fatal 4 #1 contender match involves the ring general, Gunther. No longer Walters. Gunther now. As Chad Gable gets tagged in. This is going to be a first. Chad Gable and Randy Orton squaring off. Oh, I guess that was only brief. As now a mix of the same styles now with Matt Riddle. I guess Randy Orton felt as though Matt Riddle's style would be a tad bit more effective against Gable. They partly have the same. What a knee strike followed up by a German. Nice switcheroo there by Matt Riddle and Randy Orton. Keep tagging it out so it confuses the hell out of Gable like it does right now. As Randy Orton looked like he was about to target Otis. So he was rolling out the ring. But Otis definitely saw that coming. And the referee, unfortunately, did not see Otis attack Randy Orton. But now Matt Riddle's trying to get Gable back in the ring, and he does. Orton focusing hard on Gable's leg. Cover 1 and just a 1 count. Thanks to the help of Otis. And Randy Orton again notices that. Alright guys, still to come tonight, we have our main event between the SmackDown Women's Champion Asuka and Charlotte Flair. 2 rivalries going all the way back to Battleground years ago. Resumed on Monday Night Raw, as Asuka so far has 3 wins over Charlotte. Charlotte only has 1, but it seems like this rivalry will end tonight in our main event. Still come also that Fatal 4-Way. Summerslam is heating up for the Smackdown Brand. It's a co-branded pay-per-view involving the Raw superstars. And it seems like Adam Pearce is going to give us some major announcements later on in the show. One of those announcements might be regarding the plans for the Smackdown Tag Team titles at SummerSlam. Pretty sure RK Bro wants to be on the card. Gable definitely wants to be on the card because he was originally supposed to a couple years ago. Everyone's seeking an opportunity for the biggest event of the summer, as Otis is literally manhandling Gable by you just saw that, guys, right? Literally grabbed him by the head. slam him right back to the ground. That takes a lot of strength to pull the whole body up just by the head alone. And now Otis is showing why he's the strongest person on SmackDown. Deadlifting Riddle with that powerbomb. And now Gable. Back up. Now there it is. 1-0. What a suplex or brain buster. I should call it 2 brain busters back to back. Gable up top, going for the headbutt. It was dangerous, but it is definitely effective. Gable is now completely in control of Riddle. Getting a win over the Smackdown Tag Team Champions. That is pretty much guarantees you a title shot in this developing brand for the Smackdown Tag Team division. Riddle, you notice Otis. Is he gonna take favor to it earlier? There you go. Of Otis' antics earlier in the match. T-bone exploder to the ropes. Gable now tries to recover himself at the turnbuckle. Now Orton. The Viper. You know he's friends with Riddle. The snake is still in him. Gable trying to stop Orton at all costs there. Gable using the ropes. Bouncing Orton's head right off the top of the rope. Usually it's a turnbuckle, but he just used the ropes. It's probably a little bit more dangerous. They see how sharp they are, depending on the impact. Now Gable. Oh my God, belly to belly. Just throwing out Orton, and look at that. Smart strategy. Matt Riddle was about to see on Orton, but Otis just grabbed him right in the back of the head. That was a smart strategy, taking Riddle out the equation. So now Orton, he can't make a tag as Otis was blocking it. Pushing Orton, trying to push Orton back to his corner. And he successfully does. Orton tries to fight back and forth between Orton and Otis. I didn't know Otis could throw hands like that in this tag team match. My God! Throwing Orton on deep end cover. 1, 2. Riddle somehow made it back in. I can't believe it. And now, spine buster to Gable. This match is pretty much just going chaos. Otis now delayed suplex to Riddle. Now Orton, now he's taking advantage of it with that snap DDT. Otis trying to tag in Gable. It ain't happening now. Orton barely goes to the top rope. What is Orton planning here? It must be serious to take out the Alpha Academy double axe handle. I mean, I would argue that both divisions of Raw and SmackDown has a very good tag team division. The SmackDown division is showing why they want to be the best. Now Orton with the backbreaker to Gable, taking him out. Now that should definitely took out Gable after that punch. Making sure Gable will not be a problem anymore. That quick knee slam. And then once again, as Otis now realized what's going on there, he didn't want to be in the trap by Orton if he would have came out there. Oh man, it looks like Riddle gave a little bit payback. You see now Otis, he doesn't have a partner. And Randy Orton took care of that equation. Now Orton, he's going to that dark place that he normally does. A punt cover. 1, 2, and Gable saves it at the last minute. After all that work, Gable, I guess his heart was just in it. Able to save his friend, Otis. Tagged by Otis. Now it's, oh man. He was trying to go for, I don't know what the hell that was. Gable would have hit that. I think that would have been done. Now Matt Riddle, Turnbuckle's Fairplay Brainbuster. Okay, we're now trying to fight back. Double hook, power bomb. Now targeting Orton. Getting a little bit of payback from earlier, but Randy Orton decided, nah, that's not going to happen. With that, both Riddle and Gable were down. It seemed like they're getting back up as this hellacious tag team match. Gable's just attacked Orton again. These two teams simply just do not like each other, especially after that attack. We knew it was going to be a grudge match. Referee's trying to be discreet as possible. Cover. 1, 2, and Riddle was able to kick out of that. What can Gable do to put away Riddle? Oh wait, Gable going for the Chaos Theory. Cover. 1, 2, and Orton was able to break the pin. Smart move there. Oh man, taking out Orton once again. Seems like he's not done with Orton, but then he realizes that Riddle was getting up. Now Riddle trying to fight back there. Huge takedown there by the Bro. Riddle. Oh, you just saw again, he noticed that Otis was right there, shielding his partner. So he knew it was no point, as he would have fell right into the trap of Otis. Now it looks like he's confronting him right now. Oh, man. Now, attacking Otis, putting him out the equation. And these two teams absolutely hate each other. Springboard kick. Gable, smart man. Rolling out once he saw Orton, so he wouldn't have immediately had the advantage. Both now. Oh man, dude. Gable was trying to go for the knees. Orton was able to get out the way at the last second. Orton with a unique neck breaker. That could be it. But Orton now going to the top rope. I guess you just realized Otis is here. The big man. What a clothesline by the Viper, taking out Otis. Now Riddle, oh, looked like he was trying to go for a deadly kick, but Otis saw it coming. What a slam. 1. No, not even a count of 1. Thanks to Orton. Stopping it. The last moment. Oh, he sees Orton now. Sees him as a problem. Now, oh man, Riddle just helped out his friend. He saw, again, Otis is going to be a problem, but now Riddle is literally fighting for his life right now against Otis. Big guy finally was able to take him off his feet. Right here, we're live in Long Beach, California, right here on Smackdown. This match between these two tag teams is amazing. Come by Riddle. 1, 2. And a kick out. Otis is not giving up, at least not yet. There, my God, what a kick. And Riddle trying to set him up right now for the Bro mission. This Gable's finally back up on Otis. Tap. RK Bro is victorious. What a tag team match. These two teams literally brought it all. Seems like the Alpha Academy is just not good enough at the moment to take out the Smackdown Tag Team Champions. You can't take nothing away from them. They pushed them to their limits. They made RK Bro do things they normally wouldn't do. Normally do things by the book. I mean, Riddle does, not Orton. But you get the idea.
Here are your winners, Randy Orton and Matt Riddle. RK Bro!
What a tag team match. And what a win for the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, RK bro. Sorry guys, I thought we were about to go break right after that, but it seems like these two teams are still going at it. Hopefully we get some control here, as both Orton and Riddle are still taking it to Gable. I don't know who initiated this fight. We were looking at what Kevin Owens and Nakamura was talking about. But my God, these two teams are just not letting up, as Gable is now taking it to Orton. And now Otis looks like he's trying to make Riddle pay his rent. After all those sneaks attacks in the tag team match, these two teams absolutely hate each other. So quite odd that the Alpha Academy won the tag team titles. They are very disappointed in their loss. As Otis, oh my God, slamming Riddle to the barricade. Well guys, hopefully chaos restored, because up next we have that fatal 4-way match to determine who will face Jinder Mahal for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam. I mean, wow, guys, I don't even know where to begin, but I think we should begin with this fatal 4-way match that is about to take place, as one of these 4 men are about to earn the opportunity of a lifetime to fight for the Universal Championship at Summerslam. This guy is very familiar for competing for World Championships. The glorious Robert Roode is looking to get a shot at another World Championship. Here he comes.
Is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the glorious Robert Roode.
And a glorious day it is on Friday night. Smackdown sold out at Long Beach, California. And by God, Adam Pearce dropped some huge bombshells. First off, NXT superstars will be coming up to the main roster. And he said there might be some coming as soon as tonight. And I have no idea who the hell that could be if that is the case. Maybe Adam Pearce is trolling us. But also, another huge announcement is that WWE Superstar show is coming back to serve as a secondary show of SmackDown. Hopefully, we'll get some more details about that very soon. And we're getting some live events as well. This is going to be absolutely crazy for both SmackDown and Raw. And on top of that, both now Raw and SmackDown will have their own women's tag team title set. Bianca Belair and Carmella are obviously part of the Raw roster, so they are officially the Raw Women's Tag Team Champions. As for SmackDown, it seems like they will be receiving the grace of the NXT Women's Tag Team titles for the SmackDown roster.
And his opponents, first representing the New Day from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
Now we can get actually back to this match, as I was drinking my water, as ring announcer always likes to interrupt me, as Big E has another opportunity at championship. Well, all of these superstars in this match are familiar with either championships or competing for them. Big E obviously tried to beat Roman Reigns to vacate WWE title at our first debut back in Judgment Day. And obviously we already know the story there. Roman Reigns currently has a reign of historicness on Monday Night Raw, but that's another story for another time. As the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, makes his way to the ring, and this is his opportunity to now have his destiny created by becoming the WWE Universal Champion. He has one tall task ahead of him in the form of 3 former champions in their own right.
And from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The funny thing is that all 4 of these men have one thing in common. They all used to be the former NXT champions. So it goes to show how much importance of NXT as it became on the main roster. All 4 of these superstars not competing for a shot at the Universal title are all former NXT champions. Drew McIntyre, Big E, Bobby Roode, now Robert Roode, and then the one final component of this match, formerly known as Walter, saw earlier, he has decided to change his name. It is now Gunther, as he looks to get.
And representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Gunther!
As Gunther makes his way to the ring, see, I call him the ring announcer. As Gunther makes his way to the ring, he looks to be in the front charge of Imperium's dominance here on SmackDown. Imperium made their debut on Monday Night Raw, and they were a threat to behold. A team like a Legado Fantasma was doing so well they were on Raw, but now since the brands are now split, Legado Fantasma seems to have a stranglehold on Raw roster. Again, that's on the Raw side. You want to know what's happening on there? Be sure to catch Monday Night Raw. But right here on SmackDown, it's all about deciding who will be the new Universal Champion. We already got one component of that match at SummerSlam. The modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, a former WWE Champion, the final World Champion here on SmackDown before we all went on break. He has an opportunity to reclaim the World Championship that he never lost. But right now, all four of these men, Robert Roode, Big E, Drew McIntyre, and Gunther, begin this fatal four-way match. I mean, the muscles in this match is absolutely insane. Drew McIntyre already wasting no time. Robert Roode, these two know each other. Back in their days in NXT. Snooki driver there by McIntyre. Damn. Headbutting Big E to the back. Covered by Drew already. He's wasting no time. He wants that title. 1, 2. Kick out by McIntyre. I mean, by Big E, I should say. He already wants the title. Like, he was wasting no time. He saw both of them. I was smart, though, by Drew. I'll give him that much credit. He definitely saw all three of the men down. He decided to pick Big E as his target. Oh, Gunther. So Drew McIntyre getting up. Nice elbow by McIntyre, using his whole elbow there. 1, 2, and now Drew McIntyre is the one that kicks out. All four of these men vying for an opportunity to be the Universal Champion. Cover 1, and Gunther breaking up Big E's attempt at a pin. Oh my God, did you hear that slap? Cover. All these quick covers. I mean, it's a smart thing to do. You want to end this match as quickly as possible, so you guarantee yourself a win here. Dealing with one person is a problem. Dealing with 2 people is a problem. Dealing with 3 of them, yeah, it's a problem. Delayed suplex by Robert Roode. The strength was able to pick up Big E. I mean, then Robert Roode's kind of the dark horse in this match. He doesn't have, I mean, he has a physique. Don't get me wrong, but it's just in terms of being tall and having that much muscle on you, it goes to the other 3. Drew McIntyre, Gunther, and Big E. Big E's now grabbing a set of steel steps. What the hell is he going to do? And again, there is no disqualification. There's no counts in this match. You see, Robert Roode can take it to him. He's a veteran in this business. Drew McIntyre breaking a step. This is going to be absolute chaos if these come into play. Big E, my God. Reverse scoop slam. Robert Roode, I don't know if he intentionally pushed the steps out the way when he was rolling out the ring, and now there's only 1 pair of steps instead of 2. He makes it a tad bit more safer for the roster. Still a problem though. If someone gets hit, let's say Drew McIntyre is about to right now, for example. What is Big E doing? Is he waiting for Drew McIntyre to get up? No, I guess, you know, he has a change of heart. Maybe he feels though he doesn't need to hit Drew McIntyre. He's still a good guy when it comes down to it. He just wants to shot at the Universal Championship as much as everyone else does in this match. Sometimes you be doing decisions that you don't want to do. That was so close to the steel steps, I was almost afraid for him. 1, 2, and Robert Roode was able to break it up before anything were to happen. And Big E could have been going to SummerSlam to face Jinder Mahal. I mean, if I was Jinder Mahal, who would you want to face? I mean, all 4 of them are former NXT champions. You got someone like Drew McIntyre, former Intercontinental champion, former Tag Team champions. You have Big E, former Intercontinental champion himself, former NXT champion. Historic World Tag Team title. You have Gunther, the longest reigning NXT UK champion in history. I mean, pretty much all in Raw, you have no good option here. You're going to be in for a war regarding all 4 of them. I think the least person he wants, though, is Robert Roode, considering he fought him at Battleground. He does not want to face him again as Big E, showing his strength. And now, when Gunther saw McIntyre up, just mocking him. I mean, if I was Gunther, though, I would be worried about Big E trying to do a submission hold to Roode, as he just now noticed it. Roode, unique way of getting out. Hey, getting out is getting out. Don't blame 1 bit. Oh my God, that chop, that would have hit Robert Roode. I think it would have been a dead man for Roode. A domino stretch, oh, and Gunther had no intention of going into that. Gunther. By Big E, I should say. Clothesline by McIntyre. These four superstars are literally using some power moves here to make sure they win the match as quickly as possible. Now McIntyre going for that cover. 1, 2, and oh my God, I thought it was about to be 3. McIntyre was about to go to Summerslam. And this would be a huge opportunity for any of them, considering none of these four superstars originally set up for Summerslam years ago. So this is a huge opportunity to be on that card. Calling up Roode, and there we go. What a mid-air clothesline. Glorious one was able to swipe McIntyre right off his feet there. This fatal four-way match still continues. My God, what a belly-to-belly by Gunther. Don't worry, I am paying attention to the outside, but just the front has my attention a tad bit more. What the hell is McIntyre doing? My God! A big man like that should not be able to dive over the top rope like that, let alone dive over the top rope at all. My God. McIntyre showcasing why. Both of these two, Big E and McIntyre, they know they want a shot at the Universal Championship, and now Robert Roode. He's back on his feet. Amazingly and shockingly he is. All four of these men are going all after each other. They all want a piece of each other. And now it looks like a fight. Big fight's about to break. McIntyre's fighting for his life. He's going after all three of these men. The Big E now trying to fight back. You gotta use his strength to his advantage. Now, I would argue he has the most muscle out of everyone in this match. Throwing Big E right in front of Robert Roode. Oh, man. Now, that is a slap I was waiting to hear. Sadly, I am a sick person wanting a slap like that. My God, you heard it. By Gunther. Going for another side, trying to go for McIntyre. These two tore the house down at Judgment Day. Considered one of the greatest matches in Judgment Day history between Walter and Gulak. I put the emphasis on Walter because he is not a part of that name anymore. He dissed himself from earlier in the night. He is now known as Gunther. Now he's back. All four of these men, they are lucky there are no countouts in this match, because they would have been got counted out, backstabber by the Glorious One. Both of these teams, I should say, there's no, I still can't go over that tag team match we saw earlier with RK Bro in the Alpha Academy. They're absolutely killing each other. And for what? For no reason. The match was over. RK Bro won. I think Alpha Academy a little bit of spoiled sports there. Seems like a lot of spoiled sports here on Smackdown. I'm starting to notice. Especially tonight. From Balor, Alexa Bliss, Alpha Academy. What's going on here? Get your people under control, Adam. Russian leg sweep by McIntyre. Hopefully whoever loses this match, and be 3 losers, they don't get angry. 1, 2, and a kick out by Big E. And Robert Roode definitely saw that one. Oh my God, you didn't see that one coming. Claymore, it's over. The referee's trying to get in position. And I don't know. The drink is screwed there. I don't know. The referee's trying to get in position with Big E. Big Self was in the way, and Gunther was luckily able to get in the ring in time for that. My God. There we go. Future Shock. DDT. And now Gunther looking to get a hold again. Roode's out. Cold. Both of them trying to get the pin there. Snake Eye. There you go. He was able to snake eye. Oh my God. Big E literally just throwing steel steps of disrespect back there. I thought they were cool. Guess not. All fair is love and war when it comes to an opportunity for the Universal Championship. Oh my God. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Big E is cleaning house here. 2 for 2. Will he go for 3? Oh, I think Gunther definitely just remembered that one. Big E does not care My God, look at that Uranagi. Rousey trying to go for that elbow drop. Standing elbow drop, I should say. Big E now trying to get back into the ring as Robert's trying to fly for that crossfade. McIntyre could have kicked out. I mean, he could have tapped out, I should say. As this match continues for all 4 of these superstars. You may think this might have been the main event, but no, we still got that later on in the show with the SmackDown Women's Champion Asuka and the Queen Charlotte Flair over the end their epics of matches in tonight's SmackDown. McIntyre throwing Big E. The fact that he could throw someone like Big E like that is absolutely amazing. Now 3, 2, 1. We all know what that means. Claymore. Cover. 1, no, not even count of 1 thanks to Gunther. So, oh wait, McIntyre now has him in an arm hook. Gunther has nowhere to go. Remember, there's no disqualification, so he can't even grab the ropes to break it up. There it is, the ring general. Literally, just like that, back in control. Big E now, big ending. That has to be it. Cover, and no, Roode now is able. Everyone's hitting it. Oh, it looks like Roode's not going for glorious DDT, but not today. At least that's what Big E says. Not today. Gunther now. Big ending for the 2nd time in a row. 1, but no, McIntyre. Big E cannot catch a break. All 4 of these men want it. Again, going for the cross. Face. Now McIntyre has nowhere to go. Will he tap? Will Roode go to Summerslam? Will he? Gunther. Oh, there we go. Realize what was going on. Brought his footing back as this match continues. Big E is now, I don't know where this match is going, but I know where it's going. There's about to be someone get put through a table. Oh my God. Using his shoulder just to shoulder Big E, and he went flying at that announce table. Roode now up top, elbow. 1, and thankfully McIntyre was able to stop that one. My God, what a right arm. Got Big E's, that a sledgehammer? Hit McIntyre to the side head. I think McIntyre just realized it. I guess that adrenaline stopped him a little. Gunther now. Wait a minute. Going for the cup. Big E missed it. 1, 2, 3. Gunther stole it. What the hell? Gunther is going to SummerSlam. That was completely unexpected. Gunther saw the opportunity. He took it. He definitely took it for sure. Holy hell. Just like that, the ring general is going to SummerSlam.
Here is your winner, Gunther!
It seems like Imperium's takeover SmackDown will officially begin at SummerSlam as now Gunther fights Jinder Mahal for the vacated Universal Championship. Welcome everyone back to Friday Night SmackDown. As we just saw before we went to commercial break, Gunther will be going to SummerSlam to face Jinder Mahal to determine our new Universal Champion. The reason why I bring that up because this man is looking to get his Intercontinental title back.
The following contest is a tag team match set for 1 fall. Introducing first, from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
They say the enemy of thy enemy is my friend. And that's exactly the situation that is going here with Kevin Owens and Shinsuke Nakamura. Last week on SmackDown, these two fought in a brutal match to hopefully get into contention of the vacated Intercontinental title, which was originally held by The Miz before the hiatus happened, which is why Miz came out and attacked both of those superstars, make sure that they know that he won his IC title back as well. First, he won the IC title against to begin with. That man right there, Kevin Owens. But with Nakamura added to the mix, the IT title situation is very much heating up on SmackDown. So much so that Shinsuke Nakamura decided to team up with Kevin Owens because they have one common enemy, The Miz. Which is shocking because you guys remember at the Battleground pay-per-view, the final pay-per-view before we went on a hiatus, Kevin Owens cost Shinsuke Nakamura the Intercontinental Championship at the main event of Battleground. So fast that Shinsuke was willing to team up with him.
And his partner from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
You see, I caught you, ring announcer. The fact that Shinsuke was willing to team with Nakamura shows how much of a problem, at least a thorn in the side, The Miz is to both of these superstars. I mean, he has much of a stake at the Intercontinental title, much as Kevin Owens. That's for Nakamura. He is just finally trying to win the title. Has been eluding him this whole time. The Intercontinental title. First, The Miz was in his way. Then it was Owens. Now he's teamed up with Owens just to take out The Miz problem. So you get back to the situation with Kevin Owens. So the SummerSlam heats up. Who will stake their claim to fight for that prestigious Intercontinental title? Now the real question is, we know Nakamura and Kevin Owens are teamed up. Who the heck is The Miz going to team up? Does he have any friends? Oh, so you do have a tag team partner, Miz. Are you kidding me? It's a NXT main roster call-up already? I mean, Adam Pearce did say we might be seeing these NXT calls as early as tonight, and he was not kidding around. SmackDown audience, prepare for the Grayson Waller effect as Grayson Waller has arrived on SmackDown.
And from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
If you guys aren't familiar with Grayson Waller, I would argue that he is pretty much the NXT version of The Miz. Annoying, yet very effective. One of the standouts in NXT 2.0 era has now arrived to the Blue Brand. What a huge signing by SmackDown GM Adam Pearce. And I guess there is one person who was willing to team up with Miz if it benefits him as well to be in the spotlight. That is Grayson Waller. That was completely unexpected. I was not expecting that at all. This SmackDown was absolutely insane. And here comes the final component of this impromptu tag team match. Nakamura and Shinsuke are going to have their hands full with someone like Grayson Waller, someone they have never fought before. Miz definitely did pick the right person for the job. Roll out the red carpet.
And from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
As Miz said, Nakamura and Kevin Owens thought they could one-up him by teaming together, but he picked someone from NXT, someone they've never fought before. Smart move from The Miz. There's a reason why he's been Intercontinental Champion before, but moves like that. It's Grayson. I can't believe Grayson Waller is here on SmackDown. This Smackdown brand is about to become very interesting. What other surprise did Adam Pearce have in terms of the NXT roster appearing on SmackDown? Sorry about that, guys. I'm just still star-shocked by Grayson Waller. Like, if you have not seen an action, you're in for a treat here on SmackDown as Kevin Owens and Shinsuke Nakamura team up for the first time ever to take on Grayson Waller and The Miz. Grayson Waller again just taking out Kevin Owens with that slam right there. Sidewalk slam. Miz now trying to take advantage of the cover. One. Already breaking it up right there. I mean, that is huge. Again, the Intercontinental title is currently vacated. The last person to hold it is the man in the ring, The Miz. Who did he win it from? Kevin Owens, he also the man in the ring. And who fought him last for it? The other guy on the other side of the ring, Shinsuke Nakamura. All three superstars win a stake at that IC title. This Kevin Owens now have to roll out. Hopefully get back into this as Waller. Now, oh my God, just attacking Nakamura. And the referee again, she did not see it. Smart move there by Waller as she was counting out Kevin Owens. I mean, right call by the ref, but you didn't see the attack by Grayson Waller. As sneaky as he again, he's the NXT version of The Miz. He is definitely calculated. Oh, Miz was trying to stop Owens, but it looked like it worked briefly. The distraction had Waller down. Getting back in control with that STO. And then it took nothing away from Waller. He has been a huge standout in NXT 2.0, now NXT. And now you're here on the main roster. He wants to make a big first impression. It seems like he's doing just that. Taking it to someone the caliber of Kevin Owens, the veteran here. I mean, it didn't help with distraction of The Miz earlier in the match. Still to come, guys, in your main event of the evening. The Smackdown Women's Champion Asuka goes one-on-one with Charlotte Flair, hopefully end their rivalry once and for all tonight. So that should definitely be a treat. As The Miz working on Owens' legs as he rolls back out. Tagged by Waller, smart move there. The referee's distracted. She's not seeing. Oh, there you go, Nakamura, payback to Waller. Waller was definitely not expecting that, but now Owens. Now he's tagging Nakamura. Nakamura couldn't do much of nothing. Oh my God! Oh, looked like Owens was trying to go for springboard DDT. Something that you hardly ever see Owens do. But he didn't get all of it. He got it enough right there to Waller. As Owens trying to fight back now. He knows it's a 2-in-1 situation. He's as sneaky as both Waller and The Miz. You can't trust him at all. Owens trying to go for that chop in the chest, but Waller was able to get out of that. And a snap DDT. Quickly going for the cover. One, and Nakamura. Now again, Nakamura's kind of reluctant to team up with Owens, but they understand that they both have a common enemy in The Miz. It's Waller again, trying to go for Nakamura, but that did not work. Once again, attacking Nakamura to the outside. Now Owens, there you go. Has him. The crossface. Waller, oh, I thought Waller was about to tap out. Oh man, kick straight to the gut. This time in the spine buster. Waller sure is taking it to Owens. Hey, Owens is gonna have this move probably again. He never fought someone like Waller before. As The Miz is now single-handedly attacking Nakamura as he was already down. This is clearly a calculated move by both Waller and The Miz. Seemed like they had a game play going in. Divide and conquer. Nakamura can't really help out Owens if he's out down on the mat. And now The Miz. Kick straight to the chest to Owens. Working on those legs. He's making sure Owens cannot get up here in this match. And now he again attacks Shinsuke. Just mocking out. Oh, like they had this match calculated. The Miz and Waller take out one, then take out the other. Technically, it's all illegal since Nakamura's an illegal person. Now Owens now. Oh wait, what? A back slam. Count of 5. And now, oh! Miz now. Neck breaker to Owens. Count of 7 by the ref. And a swinging neck breaker. Count of 8. Count of 9. Will Kevin Owens make it back in? I don't think he is. 10. The Miz and Grayson Waller won the match via count out. Look like Miz's plan has worked to perfection against Kevin Owens. It's Shinsuke Nakamura. Those count out. A victory is a victory. And kudos to Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller and the Miz.
We're announcing there. Let me get my moment. But kudos to Grayson Waller. Impressive showing. His main roster debut. I guess Miz Dean assistant, he got it with the debut of Grayson Waller. I see big things for him on the blue brand. As for Owens and Nakamura, it seems like this Miz problem is much more serious than they thought. I'm sure Asuka did not forget about Ronda Rousey, but she has to be focused on what's happening next, as Asuka takes on Charlotte Flair next on SmackDown. The biggest event of the summer has become a nightmare as Cody Rhodes graces us at Summerslam, the co-branded pay-per-view for both Raw and SmackDown. And speaking of Raw, as was announced earlier this week in Monday Night Raw, not on SmackDown obviously, Braun Strowman will be taking on Happy Corbin. Finally, it takes place at SummerSlam. And also at SummerSlam, the rivalry between Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar finally comes to an end as these two will square off in a last man standing match. Also at SummerSlam, we now know on the SmackDown side of things, Gunther will be taking on Jinder Mahal for the vacated Universal Championship. Who will be the new world champion on SmackDown? We'll find out at SummerSlam. And also at SummerSlam on the Raw side of things, Becky Lynch has multiple problems, but her current problem is Io Shirai. She defends her title against Io Shirai for the Raw Women's Championship at SummerSlam. And at SummerSlam, Roman Reigns has been reigning over Raw with an iron fist. Will the returning American Nightmare Cody Rhodes be the one to finally take down the Tribal Chief? We'll find out at SummerSlam. And then for the SmackDown side main event, Asuka and Ronda Rousey finally had a match years in the making for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And next week, guys, on SmackDown, it's stacked. Speaking of Jinder Mahal earlier, we'll be seeing the modern day Maharaja next week on SmackDown. Let's see what Jinder has to say. Now he knows he has to face Gunther. And also, the Usos return next week. After that brawl between Arcane Glory and Academy, what do the former SmackDown Tag Champions have to say? We'll find out next week. And after his actions earlier in the night, Finn Balor will be taking on someone next week on SmackDown. I wonder who it could be. And also next week, as we heard from Adam Pearce, Kevin Owens will be taking on The Miz one-on-one next week. No more distractions for you, The Miz. It's just one-on-one with Kevin Owens. And also, breaking news, guys. Roxanne Perez from NXT will be making her main roster debut on SmackDown next week. It is now time for our main event right here to cap off this historic SmackDown with announcements of new shows, live events, SmackDown Women's Tag Team titles. Cap it off with our SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka!
And hey, it seems like she has new music as well. Fit perfectly for the Empress of Tomorrow. We know at SummerSlam, SmackDown's main event, it will be Asuka taking on Ronda Rousey for the first time ever for the SmackDown Women's Championship. As Asuka has prepared for Ronda in a few weeks, she still has to settle one final score, and that is against the Queen, Charlotte Flair. It was last week on a returning episode of SmackDown. It was a vacated triple threat match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Asuka, who was the original champion before the hiatus happened, took on Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Asuka somehow, someway was able to pull through and win back the title that she never lost, and now is on a collision course with Ronda Rousey. But there is just one more loose in the side to see who is the best of these two, Charlotte Flair and Asuka. We shall find out in this huge match.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
Charlotte Flair. She's done it all here. Former Divas Champion, the first Raw Women's Champion, former SmackDown Women's Champion. She's done it all. The one person she has yet to fully outbeat is the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. But could she right that wrong here tonight? We shall find out in this huge main event. Again, they say the SmackDown Women's Division is the best division here in WWE. As you can see, they're main eventing right here once again, 2 weeks in a row. And now with the NXT call-ups that are happening, you saw Grayson Waller previously before this match team up with The Miz. We know Roxanne Perez will be making her main roster debut next week. The Smackdown brand, people were saying with the draft, they got the short end of the stick, but it seems like it's being made up for greatly with the NXT roster being called up for both Raw and SmackDown. It seems like SmackDown already has upper hand. You got Grayson Waller. You know Roxanne Perez is coming. We know now SmackDown has their own set of women's tag team titles thanks to Adam Pearce. They will be acquiring the NXT women's tag team titles to serve as their own set of women's tag titles. Raw will be keeping the WWE women's tag team titles. Sure Charlotte have another opportunity to become women's tag team champion, but I think she wants to smack that women's title more solely because of the person who holds it. This is your main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. The SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka, taking on Charlotte Flair. Sure to be one hell of a match as Charlotte's already taken Asuka, trying to submit her early. Will she be able to do it? As recall, Asuka won by submission last week from SmackDown Women's Champion. I guess Charlotte's just trying to take her out. She knows how deadly she is with her Asuka lock. But one top submission artist here on Blue Brand. You got Asuka with the Asuka lock. Charlotte with her figure 8. And what a night we've had thus far. Adam Pearce's huge announcements. Alexa Bliss has gone off the deep end. Got the debuting Grayson Waller here with new NXT additions coming up. Hellacious tag team match between RK Bro and Alpha Cam ended in a brawl. Now, capping things off here is Charlotte and Asuka. We know there's one component of this match I have yet to really bring up, and that is Ronda Rousey says she is definitely watching this match to see how Asuka goes up against Flair. I mean, a huge loss to Charlotte here. But, I mean, all that momentum Asuka had from winning last week will be null and void if Charlotte's able to pick up the win here, and Asuka cannot let that happen. Asuka's pulling out some very interesting moves I've not seen her do in quite a while, or not at all. Here live, guys. Sold out crowd here on SmackDown. Crossbody by Asuka. One. And a kick out by Charlotte. Sold out crowd here in Long Beach, California. This historic edition of SmackDown. 1, 2, and a kick out by Asuka. In for Charlotte. Having so close getting the shot at the SmackDown Women's Championship. Only be taken away from her from the same woman who's been pretty much out beating her in every chance she could. Asuka. Must have took a toll to the Queen's ego. And she could rectify by winning against Asuka here tonight. But that's easier said than done. Now Empress, you know what you had to do to take out Charlotte Flair. She's so tall. Speaking of tall, Charlotte Flair is now taking out Asuka's legs. Can't do your submission if you can't even stand up. And that's never saw Asuka before. Oh, what an elbow to the face of Charlotte. Slap right there. Count of 5 though, as Charlotte now slowboating. Realizing that she has control of this match. Now working on the legs, she realized another benefit of working on those legs is to get that figure 8 in. Will she be able to? What does Charlotte have in store here for Asuka? What the hell is she doing? Spanish fly off the top rope. I've never seen Charlotte do that before. What the hell? Charlotte again. She has to pull all this stuff. A win here might be huge for Charlotte. Get back on track by beating the SmackDown Women's Champion herself, German. By Asuka, just like that, Asuka somehow came right back. by the Empress. Telling Charlotte to get back into the ring here. Oh, wait. Asuka. Look at that. Kind of something like the Queen of the Ropes, right? What a drop kick. Covered by Asuka. 1, 2, and a kick out by Charlotte Flair. About to slap the hell out of Charlotte. Charlotte saw that one coming again. Face into foot by Charlotte. Asuka. I know she was trying to go for Charlotte, but she was able to reverse with that neck breaker. Again, both of these women know each other so well. It's going to be hard to put either of these two away from each other. Their battles back in SmackDown for the hiatus. Their battles on Raw. A regular match, no holds barred matches. Now it's concluded here in the main event of SmackDown here. Oh, back elbow by Asuka. Think about Asuka, she has never backed down from any challenge that Charlotte gave her. But she's not stopping now. But Charlotte, that swinging neck breaker. Charlotte now going up top when she has Asuka right where she wants her. Cross body by Charlotte. Cover. 1, 2, and Asuka kicks out. Charlotte Flair is getting frustrated now. I don't blame her. By Asuka, and now confusing her. Was she able to get it locked in? And she does. The Asuka lock. Will Charlotte Flair tap out? She's close to the ropes, but not close enough. It does seem like Charlotte Flair this time was able to get out of it. Before, she would pass out and tap out. Charlotte Flair has known this Asuka lock for so long now. Counter after counter by these two. And side slam by Flair. Going up top. Charlotte Flair with her boots up. Beautiful boots on. That has to be it. 1, 2, and Asuka is not giving up. Charlotte Flair cannot believe it. I can't believe it. What a match between these two. And Charlotte, again, don't get frustrated. Takedown by Asuka. Oh man, what a kick. Cover. 1, 2, and a rope break. Charlotte Flair, I don't think she even realized the rope was right there and getting knocked out by that kick. I guess on pure instinct she was able to see it, because she definitely wasn't seeing it with her own eyes. And now Asuka, once again, 2 times a charm. Now, there we go, the Asuka lock. And smart move by Asuka. Wait a minute, Charlotte, no way! Already getting out of it. I was going to say smart move by Asuka putting her on the other side of the rope, but that didn't stop Charlotte at all. Charlotte Flair. Swinging neck breaker. And now, Charlotte Flair now. Once again with a submission hold. Stretching the entire back of Asuka. Asuka really has nowhere to go. It's the battle of the greatest submission artist here on SmackDown Women's Division between Charlotte and Asuka. And now Asuka. Oh man, what a snap German suplex. Flair. Oh, and a clothesline getting Charlotte Flair outside the ring. Asuka is now fired up. Charlotte Flair now trying to fight back. These two are personally going. And it looks like again a German, this time to the outside. Charlotte Flair must be knocked out coming after that. Asuka's pumped now. She hit a different gear. This is the dangerous side of Asuka that Ronda Rousey's going to have to deal with at SummerSlam. And I don't think she wants to deal with it, just staying on referee is begging these two to get back in the ring. You know, though they might despise each other, I think they do have a great show of respect. And I don't think Charlotte would ever say that. Down to 7. Count of 8. And Asuka throwing Charlotte Flair back in. And this match will continue. Asuka now up top. Elbow. What an elbow. And now the third. Oh, wait. Charlotte Flair reversed it. So Asuka's going for another Asuka lock. But this time, oh, wait. A moment. Charlotte Flair has her to figure 4. But can she bridge it into the figure 8? Will she? And she does. The figure 8 is locked in. But Asuka is able to get out of it so quickly. What a war between these two. Oh. Asuka now throwing Charlotte Flair. Now this time working on Charlotte Flair's leg. Asuka's trying to get the energy from the crowd. What an amazing match by these two. This time working on the arms. Once again, Asuka. What does she have planned for Charlotte? Huh. Guess she's going for a different idea. I guess she thought something different. Oh, wait. An octopus hold. An octopus hold for Charlotte. Charlotte has nowhere to go. This is new. He showed off a new submission. Charlotte Flair just tapped. My God. I guess it's a little showing off for Asuka to show Ronda Rousey. But she has a lot more moves at her disposal than she thinks. What a war between Charlotte and Asuka. Asuka out of nowhere. That very new submission. That octopus hold. Because she's right there. What she utilizes literally nowhere to go for Charlotte Flair. She was forced to tap. To take nothing away from Charlotte. This was an amazing match between Asuka and Charlotte.
Here is your winner,
Congratulations to the Smackdown Women's Champion. She looks forward to SummerSlam against Ronda Rousey. What a match. I mean, against Charlotte Flair. I know she's disappointed. I just don't blame her. That was a hard-fought victory. Wait, what the hell? Alexa! That's Alexa Bliss. Why is she out here? What the hell Alexa Bliss is doing out here? Attacking Charlotte Flair. Bliss DDT. Why? Alexa Bliss has completely lost her mind. She blames Charlotte? She blames Charlotte for the reason why she's not the SmackDown Women's Champion. She is now challenging Charlotte to a match at SummerSlam. Alexa Bliss. This new side Alexa Bliss is the most dangerous Alexa Bliss I've ever seen. And whether Charlotte Flair agrees to the match or not at SummerSlam, this is going to be a big problem for the SmackDown Women's division moving forward.